Apparently, a lot of OG red pillars in the communities and advisors are still peddling out wrong advice to the newcomers. I wanted to make this video and settle all the wrong information out there. This is actually a pretty big irritation I have regarding all the newbies and the so-called dating coaches out there that peddle this advice to sell their garbage courses. I see this nonsense of telling men to grow some balls and tell her how you feel. You know, like just be a man, go up to her and tell her what your real intentions are. I'm sure that's going to work wonders. Even worse than that, dating coaches and the popular media consider it kind of a success story when a newbie guy with zero game sees a few headlines, get excited, gets a heightened sense of himself, goes up to his favorite target and confesses his feelings for her. While she tries to break away from this awkward confrontation, then he comes back, cries about it, and talks about how he can't take it anymore. The general audience gives all kinds of advice, from telling the guy it's okay to telling him that rejection's part of the game. Apparently, a lot of OG red pillars in the communities and advisors are still peddling out wrong advice to the newcomers. I wanted to make this video and settle all the wrong information out there. Here's why this entire approach is useless. When it comes to feelings, start by remembering this. Women discuss their feelings. Men simply act on them. That's why she doesn't care one bit for what you feel. Never did and never will. There is never a single reason to talk about your feelings with a woman, much less confess them to her. She doesn't care, she isn't interested, she doesn't expect it, and even more, she will be disgusted by it. Secondly, it does irreparable harm to your SMV and your value as a man. Your masculinity in her eyes drops to the lowest level. As a woman, she expects you to be this calm, stoic man. You need to be the one in control. If you're asking to date her, it needs to be done in a subtle manner. It needs to be something to experience instead of a decision for her to make. Confessing your feelings and expecting a reply is not some on and off switch that you expect a woman to become. She is not going to logically decide whether she loves you or not. She is not going to act like a man and give you a good look up and down and decide whether you're good enough or not. Men are very visual like that. They are not. So confessing your feelings does nothing for you. Here's why. Women don't care how you feel. There it is. It's the harsh truth. Women don't care how you feel. They only care about how you make them feel. They care about the fun-filled, risky experience you can give them. That's why women like to go to beautiful cafes. They don't care about what the food is like. They go to all these bookstores when she can get that same book from her local simple bookshop. They collect all these things and flowers and chase these intricate fashion trends. They don't care about the material inside. Men are simple like that. Men are happy to live in non-decorated rooms with a plain mattress and TV. They are happy to live in empty apartments like that. Women are obsessive in the way that they need experience, aesthetics, and charm. They're always chasing that. That's why she also cares about how you make her feel. She cares about how you maintain your alpha frame, how you conduct yourself in public, and where you take her out. She cares about the direction you give to your relationship by arranging things. She doesn't want to be the one in control. She won't even last if she did. She wants things to be taken care of, to have the financial security and safety that a man provides. That's how women are programmed. Because human brains are still the old brain of the African savannah. They are made for that programming. And that programming means being harsh on the men in her life. The only men women are carrying towards are their sons. There's only one woman in your life who will always be ready to see you cry, break down, drop to your knees, and lose your entire composure. That woman will be your mother. No other woman will ever bear to hold you like that. Maybe some girlfriends and wives will hold you temporarily. Maybe you can dig your head in her lap and cry a tear or two. But it's going to change things. The day you do that will be the day you'll see her behavior change. She will start getting rude and bold. That's if she doesn't leave you right away, of course. I've known many college boys like that who had loving relationships with their girlfriends. Unfortunately, they were still naive to what women are. Some of them went through hard stuff and broke down in front of their girls. One guy had the worst experience. Her girl literally walked out and broke up with him the next day. Said she didn't even know who he was now, and she didn't want his trauma entering her life. In a way, you have to ask yourself, what good was her love anyway, if all it took was one crying session to ruin everything. For a while, even I used to be bitter about this. I hated women because of this and blamed them for being so heartless. Slowly, I realized there's really nothing to hate about. In the same way, I can't bear to think of people in the way women do. The same way, I don't care about the experience and the visual appeal, but the substance, unlike a woman. It's the same here as well. I can't change my nature, and neither can she. So don't blame them for it. There's no use, and you aren't going to get anything out of it. Just remember that all she cares about is a strong provider. If you can't give her that, she isn't interested. This is basically doing yourself a favor. Keep your feelings to yourself and you'll have a smooth relationship. The final question I get with this is, well, how do I ask out women, let them know what I feel? It's very simple. All women are constantly judging you, so they know where to place you. As a friend, or as a boyfriend, or as a fallback option. They have made up their mind about this. The same way you see some woman at a bar and decide which ones you'd actually like to sleep with. It's about inherent attraction, and you can't change it. The women could come up and talk to you and confess their eternal love to you. But you won't move her from the friend category to the girlfriend category. Girls are like that, so you need to make sure you don't end up in the friend category. That means act like a man from the start. Let her know that you're a desirable man that has things going in his life. You have an exciting life, and she would want to be part of it so she can show it off. So she can derive her own excitement from it. She can feel herself winning because she snagged a man other girls want. When it comes to asking her out, the art is hard to master. That's why there's no one thing that works. There are times when you can be straightforward with it. If you're hot enough, you can even compliment her sexually. Otherwise, you need to be the one making plans and actions. Don't ask her if she wants to have dinner on Saturday night with you. Ask her if she's free Saturday night because you want to check out that fancy Italian place. You want to go out and have some fun. Don't ask women to make decisions. Don't care about being sympathetic and asking for her opinion. Like I said, it's not like being out with the bros where you decide where to go. She doesn't care that you're being sympathetic like that. She just wants to go to a nice place that she can post on the net with a man who has his life together. She wants you to make that decision. All she wants is to stay away from her thoughts as much as possible. If you do that, you're already in the potential mates category. You don't need to drive the nail in and tell her, oh, this is what I want. Women aren't dumb. They know exactly what we want. They aren't saints either. And they know about emotions a lot better. That's why you don't need to be one showing your emotions and vocalizing them out for her. That's her job. So stay on your toes, men. Don't show your emotions, make her decisions for her, and maintain a frame. Or risk losing all respect. Your choice. Thanks for watching. Take care